que no quieres nada. Ya date un baño, vamos, ponte guapa.
Hola, welcome to our kitchen. I am Paula Zavala.
And I'm Susie Danelon. Hola, welcome. We're the two sisters. Today we're making a fish stew. We're going to serve it on top of pasta. In northern Italy, that's where I learned how to make it. They serve it with polenta. People know that in northern Italy they eat a lot of polenta. It's also delicious, served with polenta. Today we're going to make it with pasta. We want to cheer for Marina and Marco.
Cheers.
Cheers.
With a delicious tequila.
The way I learned this recipe, I fell in love. Imagine, we're at their house, they cook for you like you're a king, right? So pampered and so delicious food, and she's a wonderful cook. And because this place is by the ocean, they cook a lot of fish. So she just goes to the market, brings all these beautiful fresh ingredients, and this dish is a staple in this family. The guests are smiling from ear to ear when they eat
It's super easy to make.
It's super easy. This is the ingredients we're going to need. Some good quality olive oil, chili pepper flakes, garlic cloves, lots of garlic, tomato paste, olive oil. This parsley is just for garnishing at the end, salt, white wine, vinegar, and our fish is cuttlefish. I'm going to use cod, and we're going to use shrimp. This is 21, 26 size shrimp.
Which it means there's like around 20 to 25 shrimp in 1 pound, right?
That's correct. So that's the size of the shrimp.
But you can pretty much use whatever shrimp you can find. It's totally okay.
Yes. What I did is I left the tails because that gives flavor to the stew. And
peel the rest, right? We peel the rest.
Yeah, you peel the rest and you leave the little tail. It's easy to eat, and it also gives the little tail while it's cooking, gives a nice flavor.
And presentation as well.
Now, cuttlefish we're using because it's like squid, but the cuttlefish is softer meat. And these are small. They have them bigger as well. You can buy them frozen. You just put them in some cold water and they defrost very, very quickly. Perfect. So it's very easy.
Put one in here. I'm going to show you how to cut it. So you have the whole thing in here, right? So you cut the tail right there in half, and then you cut it into half, just like that. They might look like a large pieces, but they are going to shrink once they are cooked. So just cut it into 4, just like that, right?
Yes, when they cook, they shrink a little bit, so I cut them all about the same.
Perfect.
And then for this recipe, I recommend linguine. So we have our linguine, and
let's start cooking.
Yeah,
I can't wait to try this again.
Okay, so I have my olive oil, and with a hot pot, I'm going to make the whole fish stew in this pot, so make sure it's a good size. It's a little too hot, it's okay. Add your olive oil. Next is the garlic. The garlic only until it has a fragrance. Only when it starts smelling like delicious cooked garlic, that's when you add your fish, because you don't want it to burn. And always the chili flakes go at the beginning. When you use chili flakes, you use it when you have at the beginning when you have your oil. So that's the next ingredient. Okay, it's ready. That's it. Next, I'm going to add my cuttlefish. That's it. And on high heat, we're going to saute a little bit. The juices are starting to come out. Only for, I would say, about a minute. It's on high. Then I'm going to lower my temperature because I'm going to cover it. But before covering it, I'm going to add my tomato paste. Don't worry about the measurements. Remember, we have the full recipe with the measurements on the description of the video. This is my vinegar and my white wine. Mix this really well. For now, this is it. This is the first step. Very easy. We mix it well. Then medium to medium high heat. We cover it for 20 minutes. We let it cook, and meanwhile we can do our linguine or pasta.
So this is how I cook the pasta. People all the time ask, how do you cook the pasta? And it's super simple, easy. You ask any Italian person and they will tell you, super straightforward. So you need a lot of boiling water. It has to be boiling, that's very important. A big pot, and you need tons of salt. When I say a lot of salt, I mean really ocean salted water, right? So you put some salt in here, just like that, so the water is very salty. And then you add your pasta. You add your pasta here. Do not put anything else. Do not put, I remember my mom, she was an excellent cook, but she didn't know how to cook pasta. And so she used to put water and oil and parsley and cilantro and peppercorns and big no. So you have to do, what you have to do is just water and salt. If you put olive oil and stuff like that, it's just going to be a waste because the pasta will not absorb and the oil is going to go to the top. And so you only need salt, that's it. So once you put the pasta and all of it is inside the water, just stir once or twice, so make sure it's not all stick together. So just mix one or twice and just let it cook. That's it. Nothing else, just let it cook. Okay, so my pasta is cooked and it's al dente. How do I know it's al dente? So you take, like 10 minutes has passed after I put the pasta. You take one linguine over here, careful with your fingers, and what I do is I just cut it in half, and you still have to see a little white dot at the very center of the pasta. That's how I do it, right? So I know it's cooked. Don't do what my mom, she used to throw the pasta in the wall, boom, and if it got stuck, that was cooked. And you see here, exactly, it always sticks. So that means it's cooked. Don't do that, you can always try it. All right, so I'm just gonna put my pasta in here really quickly, so I don't want it to be overcooked. I like my pasta al dente. We should all be eating pasta al dente, not only for flavor, but when you eat the pasta al dente, there are carbs, which is exactly what you want. If they are overcooked, what you are eating is flour. So you don't want that, right? Which is then after flour, that when you eat it, then it becomes sugar. So you want to have the carbs, so you want it al dente.
And al dente is a nice texture as well.
Al dente is a very nice texture as well. All right, perfect. So that's it. My pasta is ready. My seafood stew is almost ready. We're gonna add the other ingredients.
Okay, so our cuttlefish should be cooked or almost cooked. It just needs a few minutes. I'll show you. The aroma is incredible. The next step is to add the fish, which in this case I use cod, cut in bite sizes. Okay. I'm just going to stir it. It's going to cook very quickly. It's going to cook in maybe 10 minutes. So after about 5 minutes, I'm going to add the shrimp, because the shrimp only needs even less than 5 minutes. Remember, when the shrimp turns pink, it's ready. That way we don't overcook it. And it's nice and meaty, nice and soft. So you want to check that your codfish doesn't fall apart. It's better if you have the chunks. And once a few minutes have passed, you can add the shrimp. Mix it in. Changes color very quickly. So the shrimp should be ready now. It's nice and pink, and it's time to taste it. Remember, the seafood is salty, so and we put salt in the pasta, so you don't need a lot of salt. Ooh, very delicious. It just needs a little bit of salt, not much. This is very good. We're ready to put it on top of our pasta.
So to plate our stew, we are going to put our pasta at the very center of the plate, or polenta. Just put the polenta, if we're using polenta, just right there.
And then your fish stew.
I can't wait.
Yeah, with the sauce. It's amazing. Amazing. Let me
Perfect.
garnish it.
Nice.
Beautiful like this. And it's ready to try.
And bon appetit.
Bon
Buen
appetit.
provecho. Let's try this. Oh my. Super, super. It smells like you have no idea the smell of this. Okay, come on. Oh my God.
You can taste the spice. Nice and hot.
Delicious. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you see more videos from us. And this is Paula and Susie.
Thank you. Adios.
Have a great day.